So recently I've been doing a lot of program reviews here on the channel, and I realized that a lot of you actually may not know how to find a program on your own that is actually good. You know, if you come across one that you think, oh, this looks pretty interesting, but you're not entirely sure if it's a good one, that's what I'm gonna go over today in this video. So let's get to it. Welcome back everybody to the channel. It's awesome having you here again, and I appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button down below. That would be awesome. So again, I'm gonna go over today what makes a program actually good, how to know whether or not it's a good one and whether you should give it a try. And it starts with who designed the program, who's selling it or offering it if it's free, for example. So the first thing you want to do is research about the person. See what their background is. Do they have a degree in this? Specifically, do they have a degree in exercise science or physiology? At least a bachelor's degree. Do they have any basic certifications or credentials, such as the CSCS, the Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist certification from the NSCA, the National Strength and Conditioning Association? That's considered kind of the gold standard in the fitness industry. That's the one that I have. What experience do they have? How many clients have they trained in the past? It's not a matter of, okay, they got really big and jacked themselves. Have they successfully done that to other people? How many other people have actually had success with that? Look up feedback from other people in terms of reviews on other things and whether they like the person, whether they had success with it or not. Ask around. Find out if the person has actually made any real impact on the fitness industry, such as had they made presentations or speaking engagements at various conferences, like ones at NSCA conferences, or anything like that. What connections do they have? What other various people vouch for them in the industry? So you need to look at all these sort of things to see who the person is and what they're offering. Once you find that out, and then it's a matter of looking at the program itself. So if you found one that you think is being offered by a credible, logical, and very knowledgeable person, then chances are, again, that their program is gonna be pretty good, but you still need to check on whether or not the program is actually right for you. Now, for those that are paid programs, that's gonna be a bit harder because you can't actually see the program until you actually pay for it. But you can still kind of research it and look up some reviews for it if you can find it. And the ones that are offered free, those are easy enough to find out if it's right enough for you and see the program itself. So you need to see the layout of the program and exactly what exercises he does, what's included, and everything else. Now, one thing I want to mention here is that on the page, like the description page for the program, if it's one of those pages that looks like it's trying to legitimately sell you something, like one of those giant pages that are, you know, the length of a novel, stay away from those. Just do yourself a favor. The more text they offer in it, the more it seems like they're trying to convince you of something or convincing you to buy this or try this program, the less likely the program is going to be legitimate or one that you actually want to try. The ones that are legitimate, offered by legitimate people, the less they have to actually describe to sell you or get you to try out the program. For example, Jeff Nippert, if you go on his website, he offers great programs. He provides a brief description of the program itself, what you're gonna get from it, and that's pretty much it. He doesn't really offer a whole lot else after that. But he doesn't really have to because he built a lot of credibility behind him, not only with his YouTube channel, but also the connections he has, the knowledge he has, and everything else. Same thing with Renaissance Periodization, another place that I reviewed a program from. You go onto their page, again, they just briefly explain what the program is about, what you'll get with it, and what type of results they think you'll get from it. And that's about it, because the rest of their website kind of speaks for itself on who their team is. And the team is made up by amazing and really knowledgeable people like Dr. Mike Israel. If you come across a program by one of those fitness influencers that are super popular on Instagram and they say, buy my program here, and then again, it brings you to a page that's this long with describing everything, and they have a million before and after pictures, which who knows if they're actually legitimate or not, or if they're even ones from their actual clients or not. That's not a place that you really want to be getting a program from. Honestly, the less they have in describing their program and everything about it, the better off you are, honestly. So look up those two things. Again, who the person is and what the program is kind of all about, and whether or not they're trying to sell you on it or not. The ones that are really trying hard to sell you on it, stay away from those. The ones that do less of trying to sell and more on just who they are and whether or not the program will actually work and what it's all about, that's one you want to stay more towards. So for some examples of that, like I said, Jeff Nippard, his programs are good. The ones from Renaissance Periodization, they're good. Krisha Thibodeau, he'll be a great place to go to. Dr. Brett Contreras, he's a great source to go to if you're a woman looking to train to build up not only your glutes, but overall figure and stuff like that. Great, amazing resource for that. John Meadows, now he's somebody who doesn't have a formal education or degree in it, but he has tons of amazing connections in the fitness industry. Super knowledgeable guy and knows actually how to program and everything else, so he's a great place to go to. Jim Wendler's another one if you want to have more of a powerlifting focused type of program. These are just some places you can start with and give a try. All right, so that's my video for today on finding out whether a program is good or not. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Again, really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next week.